Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is good and having a good day. I don't even know whether everyone's around today or not, but I thought I would come on and chat nevertheless. So I don't, as you all know, I don't normally watch other people within the community. It's not really my cup of tea watching just everyone babble on about Katie, 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 Katie. So, but it just came up as like a recommendation because I'm not actually subscribed to her. But that backward Barbie bird just came up. And so I was like, okay, let's like, I know a lot of people don't like her, so let's see what she's about. I was bored, clearly. So I went in, clicked on the first one there. She was on about Truth Sloth. And I couldn't help but laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, okay, so you being honest is not classified as bullying, but somebody else being honest, that's classified as bullying. You literally told people that Tracy Wagaman is not passed. It was a fucking scam, and but you the one that's getting bullied. Okay, I hear yous. I clearly I hear you. I I was fascinated. I could literally, I don't know how far I got through, but I couldn't make it to the end. But I was like, I think I got as far as like you're saying about tipster and stuff. And I'm like, how does she not see what she's doing is bullying, but she's just classifying it as, well, I'm just brutally honest. But when somebody's being honest back, and then she said something like, I didn't ask Truth Sleuth for help. Um, you did by tagging her and others in a post. I don't know. I think it's crazy. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I swear to God, these people, it's okay for her to be brutally honest, but if somebody's brutally honest to her, then they're bullying her and she's being bullied. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I, I, I feel you. I do. I feel you. I thought it was just the most bizarre thing ever. But this is why I don't watch these things because I've always got something to bloody say on them. I couldn't believe it. I was literally like, okay, let's see why everyone hates her. Let's see like why she's like so controversial. I know maybe I like her because she's controversial, but no, just no. You can't say, oh well, I'm just brutally honest and then call somebody else a bully. Like, not that I like Truth Sleuth either, but out of everybody, I think for the most part, she does try to keep her emotions out of it with Katie. Granted, not all the time, and I think she goes too far sometimes. But you know, it. I think out of everybody, I'm actually subbed to Truth Sleuth, and I do actually watch her because I think she does try to keep her emotions out of her and doesn't. She tries not to belittle. Do you know what I mean? Even though I know Katie doesn't like it, but that's on Katie, not me. But I just thought it was weird. I just thought it was absolutely bizarre that she's she could betray herself. Yay, can't stay at all. So happy to be here. Hey, bye, Patty. How are you? I'm just moaning. I just Backward Barbie's video came up on my suggestions because I'm not sub to him, obviously. Um, I just can't believe that she thinks it's just weird. That's just the weirdest thing. Hey, Krista, how you feeling, girl? And the Backward Barbie is the one that literally was like, Tracy hasn't passed away and all of this, wasn't she? She literally did like this whole thing about it. And it was really dumb because she didn't even need to put that video out. Like, it's crazy. Got a new pick line today. Oh, good. I hope you start feeling better soon, Chrissa. It's awful feeling like crap. I feel you. Who did what? I was just basically watching that Backward Barbie bird, and she was on about that Truth Sleuth um is a bully and all this because she said something to her. Bearing in mind, in those messages, Truth Sleuth was trying to help her why, like, explain like words why she wasn't getting her I Hate Katie monetization videos monetized. So she was trying to help her, and then she was calling her a bully, and then she was like, I'm not a bully, I just tell the truth. And I'm like, girl, you can't just say, oh, well, because I tell the truth, I'm not a bully. Maybe that's how Truth Sleuth feels, that she's just telling you the truth. Like, these are the words. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, girl, how are you? And then it was like, friggin', and then I was like, so you didn't bully, like, um, Tracy Wagman's family by saying that her death was faked and all for friggin' entertainment purpose. It's like, come on now. I don't get her. This is why I don't follow these people, because the constant friggin' hating on Katie does my head in. I can't deal. How are you, Kyrie? I've still got a sore throat if you can't all tell. As I'm there smoking a cigarette, but this is me. Yeah, she literally put a video out. You have to go and watch it, Krista. Like, honest to God, you'll have something to say about it. I swear to God. She literally she did like 2 videos saying that Tracy Wagman she wasn't deceased, that they're just lying, they're just doing it for entertainment purposes and all of that. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. And then for her to say, I'm not a bully, I just tell the truth. And I'm like, girl, please shut up. I was just like, Jesus crikey Moses. I should know better. I should know better than watching it. But I kind of was like curious. What are we talking about? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I was moaning about that Backward Barbie or whatever. No, not Backward. What's the name? Yeah, it might be Backward Barbie. I can't remember the name now. It might have been Backward Barbie. Yeah, Backward Barbie. I was like, just, you are a bully though. You sit there, you literally say the most demeaning things about Katie Joy. You know, you're not reporting on her, you're just criticizing every little thing about her looks and all of this, the way she talks and this, that, and the other. Then you literally did videos saying, that's it, thank you, Chrissa. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, like, what on God's green earth? Like, the Tracy thing was enough for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just that whole thing I felt was so like bad. It was just like, oh my God, I can't. Like, just somebody questioning something like that is just gross to me. But then, like, now she's like Truth Sleuth. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm no freaking Truth Sleuth fan. I'm not. I'm not a not fan either. I do watch her. I'm subscribed to her and all this. Is anyone else getting sound? I hear Joe's avatar moving, but I can't hear her. I hear her fine. Go out and come back in, girl. Because you can't literally, you just can't say, like, oh, well, this, that, and the other. As Amzi heard, she's saying this. Yeah, Amzi went nuts. Amzi was furious, I believe. Because, like, Amzi was obviously friends with Tracy. No BSA supporter just reached out yesterday to check this girl out. You need to check her out. Like, you need to. Like, I don't. I literally watched the Tracy Wagman thing, and then this video literally just came up, probably because I follow Truth Sleuth. And it came up, and I was like, what on God's green earth? So I went and had a look. Yeah, she already went mad. She really thinks, like, I think she thinks she's like something completely special and like everyone should bow down to her kind of thing. Back with sound, yay. It was just, I don't know. Like, I couldn't click with her. There was something, there's something, I don't know what. Maybe you'll have better luck with Tyree. Tyree. I can't speak today. I'm just gonna say T because my fucking voice is not working and my brain doesn't function. Yeah, speaking on Truth Sleuth, yes, I definitely need to check her out. If you say it's bad, it's bad. It was bad. It was just the hypocrisy, like, because Truth Sleuth, like, you'd have to let me know what you think, girl, right? Because in the messages, I thought that Truth Sleuth was actually being kind. Like, she was um giving her good advice, like sending her like TOS and what words not to use and what words is okay to use. And to be honest, like, I need to look through them because some of my videos get demonetized or limited ads, and we all should look through it. Do you know what I mean? So I can't say it. It's my brain's not functioning, Patsy. And it was just the pure hypocrisy was just like, hey, not used. Hypocrisy irks me. It was, but she said, I've been bullied my whole life, my whole childhood, and my whole adulthood. And but I'm just honest. People don't like me because I'm honest. So it's okay for you to be honest with somebody, but it's not okay for somebody to be honest with you. I will hit you up when I do it, although you're telling me I will be talking about it. Yeah, definitely. If you talk about it, send me the link, babe. My phone's being an asshole and not telling me that you were live until like 3 hours after you were live. I can't do it today. I don't know. My voice is hurting. I can't. My brain's not functioning. My brain is not functioning today. I can't. So I'm just gonna say T. That's gonna be my new little nickname for Tira. It's gonna be no T. No, we're talking about she looking into Backward Barbie. True Sleuth's what she is. She is what she is. She's another like Katie Joy. Like, do you know what I mean? There's not going to be a change in her. She is what she is. I just think Truth Sleuth is saying stuff like, hang on, sorry, let me go drink. My voice is going. Sorry, I know people hate me slurping, but sorry. But the hypocrisy of her being like, I just tell the truth. Like, what? What? Right, I agree. TS is TS. Exactly that. Like like I'm not saying that Truth Sleuth is good or bad. I mean, everyone's can make their own opinion on her. Although for me personally, I honestly do believe that she does try. She doesn't always succeed, and I 100%. Okay, good luck, babe. I 100% agree that sometimes she goes low, but she does try to keep it very A, B, C, D and very informative. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all try and do that, and sometimes we all go low. Like, that's just with women, with bitchy women. That's just what we do sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think that video was a fucking joke. Sorry, but it was. It was a fucking joke. I've been bullied my whole life, my whole adult life, but I'm just truthful. Well, if you're being truthful and that's your truth, saying to things to people, then are you surprised that people have a reaction? Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't wait to see what you think, T. I'm dying. I know you're more opinionated than I am, so I'm dying to see what your thoughts are. I also want to see if you think in the same as me as well, because like just the like I've said before, I like do I like that people keep reiterating shit of Katie Joy? No. But if she does something new, fine, fucking do a video. I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't. But when you're like talking about things that she can't change, like do you know what I mean? Like talking about like a chin or a voice or this or like stick to facts, okay? Don't be you wouldn't like it if somebody came to you and being like, hey, how you're fat, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you talk funny, you know? Hi Ocean Lady, welcome. Especially on eBay again. I don't play that shit. Exactly that. Exactly that. She has accused Katie of all sorts of things. She really has, but then she's literally there going, I'm not. What did you say? I've been bullied and I'm not a bully. I'm just blunt and tell the truth. I can't wait, T. I can't wait for you to watch this bird and like figure her out because you'll probably do a way better job than me. Because you'll be able to see things that I probably won't see or hear things that I missed. So I can't wait for you to check her out. And I definitely know you'll have an opinion. Because we're like that. Me and T's the same like that. We always got an opinion. Me and T likes our opinion. But again, we own our opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like if me and T and we got an opinion on something, we're gonna say it. We're not gonna like go off and do all this fucking back shit. We're just gonna come to our channel and say what we got to say. And T's like that too, and I like that. Oh, I was a bully. I know a bully. I'm excited. Thank you for discussing it. Thanks, babe. She and I'll be a good friend. Shocking. Why doesn't that surprise me? They're both from that down area, isn't she? My light is fucked. That does not surprise me one bit, Paddy. Anyone that hates KJ is LB's friend. I just think I just hate the hypocrisy. Like, honest to God, I just hate it. Not a deadlight that I feel for you. I hate deadlight. It drives me nuts. Who are we talking about? That backwards Barbie Ocean Lady. I just literally watched a video and it was just like I shouldn't laugh, but it was pretty comical. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't laugh, but especially I swear to God, if you go and watch it, the inbox messages that she shows, Truth's actually trying to help her, and I don't know whether she just too stupid to see it or just was like, I didn't ask for help. Well, yeah, you did because you tagged her in a post. Like you tagged her in a bloody post. I will never understand the enemy of my enemy is my friend weirdos. Me, T, I'm the same. Like, oh my God. Yeah, she's out there for sure. Ocean, I'm telling you. I don't watch her. I'm not subscribed to her or anything like that. But I'm gonna, sorry guys, I need to drink again. Sorry, I do apologize for keep drinking. I know everyone hates the slurping, but I gotta keep my throat wet, otherwise it dries up on me. Sorry. I apologize. You have to just deal with me drinking today. A lot. Yeah, she's definitely out there just I think for me, to be fair, the first time I'd ever sort of took any notice of her was during the time that Tracy had passed away. And she, thanks T for sharing my video, babe. And she had sat there for like 20 minutes saying, oh, well, it looked like Tracy in the glasses and stuff like that. I was done at that point, you know. That's so disrespectful to somebody's family. Like, and her brother and mother was watching things as well. I can only imagine what their poor hearts was going through. I heard it quite a damn it, lol. She just, I don't know. I think she doesn't understand what she's saying, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe she doesn't realize that what she's saying is complete hypocrisy. You can't sit there and say, well, you know, I'm just honest. I'm not a bully. I'm just honest. Quit jumping on those M&Ms, Joe. Patty, I actually got M&Ms. I'm not even kidding. I actually got M&Ms. Not nut ones, though, clearly, because I'm allergic. But yeah, hell yeah. If anyone over there knows Barbie, they better come, better come chat, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. And like, if somebody of a bigger channel like came and like tried to help me with like TOS stuff, I would be really appreciative of it. Like, I really would. Like, I would be like, you know, thanks so much. Is there any particular part you like I should concentrate on? And do you know what I mean? I would be like, I really appreciate it, because we all need to do the TOS. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure I'm not the only one that does the, oh God, I can't read all through all of that. Like, that's too much. I can't read through all of that. And I'm sure I'm not the only one and figures it out as I'm going along. I'm honest. I'm no bully, apples and oranges. Exactly that. But she's so nasty with it as well. T, like, she's you can just hear her hatred, like, you know. I just TOSOSEO. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. You'll see it because she shares the screenshots between her and Truth Sleuth. And I can honestly say, and like I said, I'm no huge fan of Truth Sleuth. Truth Sleuth is what she is. She is who she is. You know what I mean? But I do watch her. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Not all of her videos. I do like her updates on Creepshow Art. I do. I had my attorney read it and tell me what to do. That's what I should do. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of things to try and read and figure out, because I'm still trying to figure out, like, and I've watched this girl who's got like a lot, like 2.6 million. She does like crime, and she has having the same issues with her crime videos being demonetized. I have to go to work, but listening in the car. Love you all. Love you, Patty. I have yet to see Hate in a anti-KG video. I'm so interested. Oh, you should watch some of hers. Most Mask the Hate. That will be good. Oh yeah. But you can hear it in her voice. She's not very good at like hiding it. Okay, babe. She's not very good at hiding it. You can hear that. Okay, 2S is what it's. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But you can hear it how like I don't know, just like that. She really detests her. And I'm like, I don't get it. How, like, what have Katie Joy done to you specifically? Like, that's my thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, some of the things and issues I've had with people, they've done things directly to me. Do you know what I mean? So they've done something that has affected me, and not just like been a dick, or not just said something to this or that or the other. Is full on affected me. So I've then had a say about it, or I've had like a fucking meltdown about it. But she just hates Katie for the sake of hating Katie. No, I'm going to take that back. Actually, I don't even like. She hates Katie because it makes her money. Let's be honest. You've been around a long time. She is priority. Like T. I can't wait for you to nose at her. Honestly. So I think you'll have way more insight than me with her. I think you'll like maybe see more than me, which will be great. I can't wait for you to like sit down and like have a go through some like, especially the Tracy video. Go through the Tracy video and that last video with Truth Slow. The second one, facts is always the dollar. Yep, always. Clicks and views. Exactly that. Clicks and views. And it's true. Like when I first started YouTube, I was doing people's dirty work. I was going after Katie Joy, and some of the older people in here who's been following me for the longest time be able to say, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 400 people in a live of me sitting there bitching about Katie Joy. When I stopped, my numbers went so far down because they don't want it. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to. They want to hear this shit about Katie Joy. Weekend Off with the Fam Bam and Sunday Barbie is on my top of my list. If we have an opinion, I'll definitely email the link just in case you miss it. Thank you, babe. It's just not telling me. It told me the other day that you was live and it said who's awake or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'm awake. So I clicked on it and you'd already done a live and it only just told me. I was like, hello? You just said you were live and you've gone. You're very detesting anyone that hasn't done anything to you. You never detest. That's my point, not used. Like, every issue I've had with somebody on YouTube, they've done something to me personally. Do you know what I mean? Like they've said something that hurts my feelings, they've pissed me off in some way, or they've done something directly or indirectly to me. So I have an issue and I'm okay with having that issue, I came in at the very end of that. Yeah. But Joe, you are so much better than the anti-com member. Like, please know that I hate StreamYards. I know, girl, I couldn't. I'm not even kidding, T. I would watch everything Katie Joy did, every IG live, every video she did. I would be screenshotting the chat just to be able to criticize her. It took over my life, like literally took over my life. And I was on American time zone for the longest time because I didn't want to miss anything that she put up. Because the next day I was going to talk about it, and it was just, and I'm just like, what on God's green earth? Like, what are you doing with your life? That this woman who has done nothing to you, well, she had at that point, but I don't mean like she'd like gone at me, but not from her. I'd gone at her first, if that makes sense. Then she came at me. So it wasn't like she came at me or anything like that. So how is on God's green earth I want to sit here for 18 hours, 17 hours a day and just have hate? And that's all I thought about. Hate. I just wanted to hate her so badly. Joe Bish, can I have you on panel to discuss your old life? I would be so beneficial to all these people. Of course, anytime, just let me know when. Of course. Anytime, just let me know what time you want me and I'll be there, girl. You know I got you. Anytime, just bear in mind the time different hours though, okay? Just sort of maybe on like a weekend or something, or not so late of an evening. Because it's 7:30 here, so take 7:30 in the evening, so take that into account. But anytime you want me there, I'll be there. I will be there with bells on, my girl. You can have all your questions ready and I'll answer everything. I detest people who have never done anything to me. I think a lot of people do. I know, but what I was saying, not used, is not to that degree that I was obsessed. I was obsessed with finding every little thing, like recording every little thing that Katie done, just so I could see if one day she said something and another day she said something else, so that I could bitch about it. I will reach out, babes. I've never watched anyone with hate in my heart. 7 p.m. You know, yeah. It's just I was T. You would have had a field day with me back in the day. If you were on, you would have had a field day. You would have had content from me for freaking months. You would have been like, "What is this girl doing?" I would go low. I would go really low. At one point, I went to a community tab, which I thought was her community, but it wasn't, on Facebook, and wrote this big thing about how much of a bitch she is. Like, what? Who the fuck does that? Do you know what I mean? Like, who in their right minds about a YouTube person would go to that degree is freaking insane. Okay, so 5 hours and picking my brain, you know, me, the antics. But if I come today, I'd stay, know that. Yeah, I know, babe. It's just like, at some point, you've got to grow up, you know? You can't carry on. And I've seen some of these, you know, other people within our community, you know, and the hatred is just so real. And I'm like, it can't feel good to just want to like say the most disgusting things and want to hurt people's feelings just for the sake of it. And that's what I was doing with Katie Joy. Like, you know, I was trying to hurt her purposefully. Do you know what I mean? Do better. That's what you've always said, Joe. I'm definitely doing, but I will never ever go back to that point ever. I don't dislike anybody that much to do that, to be honest. I mean, I've learned a valuable lesson with doing all that, is that I never want to go back to that point of all my day is consumed with hate, because that's ridiculous. I don't know, just in case, don't do it. I'll do it in a minute. It's not an issue. Hey, JJ. You can't. JJ will tell you. Like, JJ was around the hatred I spewed. Oh, man. Like, it was bad. I was terrible. And I would literally go so low. I would never want to go back to that point ever in a million years. Ever, ever, ever. And I think something I've learned as well is that I can have opinions on people and talk about people without being nasty about it. And that's something I learned like, took me a long time, but I realized it. Do you know what I mean? I'm going, Joe, because I will be disrespectful as fuck. I'll be in touch. Okay, babe, no worries. I'll speak to you soon. Love you. We all change, and you have for the better, my love, and you're an amazing person, Joe. Thank you, Ocean Lady. I appreciate it. It's took me a long time, like, I'm not kidding. It's took me a long time to get to this point. Do you know what I mean? And it's took a lot of knocks to get me to this point, but that's okay. We all need to be knocked down a peg or two sometimes. And I'm no different, you know? I think we all need to have our little, our confidence knocked a little bit to grow as a person. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with with growing and slowly, surely getting up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was a mod and I've seen big changes in you. It's night and day. Yeah. And I can talk about people now, like, do you know what I mean? Like some of the things, like just taking into account some of the things that's going on in the community right now. I can talk about both sides and have an opinion on both sides and not be nasty about it, not be nasty about any of them. It's just my opinion, and opinions are like assholes. We all got them, and normally they're full of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we all got opinions, and they are like assholes. And we're all normally full of shit, and we try and be better. We try and do better, and I'm okay with that. I can't imagine doing that now, sitting there for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and just like F Katie, she's a piece of shit, saying like all really mean things about her looks, and just the thought of it gives me chills. And like nosing at stuff, just that, like, I can honestly say with my hand on my heart, I haven't done anything icky behind the scenes, anything like underhanded for the longest time. Do you know what I mean? I haven't. But you stick up for yourself too, respectfully. Yeah, I do. I do try. Sometimes I lose it. I'm not going to lie. I do. And I did have to apologize a couple of times when me and Ram was going back and forth because I did lose it a few times. So I'm not going to, but I did manage to bring myself back in a little bit and be like, no, 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 no. And not everyone has to like everyone. Exactly. We can coexist and ignore those who we don't like, not to get along. I agree. I'm sorry. T felt she had to leave, Joe. Don't worry. Don't be sorry. I leave for me. T will let me know what's going on. I have no idea. But that's the thing. Like, do you know what I mean? And and like, I think people just think that I'm just like a Katie lover now and all of this kind of thing. And do I like? I've criticized her like since I've apologized and stuff like that for things that she's done. But I'm also don't think that we should criticize her for stuff that she did back then. Like, we love you, T, and love your face. We do love T. I can't wait for it on Sunday to look into that. It's going to be funny. Hey, Maria, how are you? Sorry, guys, I know you hate me slurping, but I'm going to need to take a drink again. My throat is dry. That's all I'm going to be doing is saying sorry because I need to drink. My throat is still sore if you can't tell. Sorry. I know everyone hates it. I'm sorry you're upset. I said you were a BX fan. I didn't realize that would hurt your feelings so badly. That's nice of you, PJ, to apologize. I don't know what's going on, but that's nice of you. I am, Joe. I hope you're feeling better. My throat is still a little bit bleh, but other than that, I'm feeling fine. I've been spoilt these last couple of days. My husband have spoilt me. I've got a new cutlery set, a new draining board. I know these are really like, you can tell you're old when you're excited about household items, just saying. And I can't remember what else. There was other things. I can't remember. There was other things. But I've been spoilt. And these like cutlery set is like, I got my glasses on. Are like purple and they're so cute. Like seriously cute. don't think I could turn the you deserve all the nice stuff. It was so cute. I can't turn the camera around, but I can show you. I have to excuse the state on me because I look a dang state. But hang on, over the kitchen light, otherwise you're not going to see shit. I just grip one of the knives. Ignore me. Look how cute that is. So I'll hold it like that. It's purple. Cute are they? And these little spoons are the cutest little things. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. My draining board. So it's like 3 layers. And my husband's tools, but you have to excuse that. But it was like so cute. And the Ring doorbell. That was another thing.
You get a Ring one, but
oh, the same principle but a cheaper version. Same version, same thing but a cheaper version. Sorry, I'm catching up. Multiple people are subbed to you that know each other and pop in chats. It doesn't mean they contacted each other. That's silly. No, I don't think so. Joe, she's upset because I said that I truly didn't realize that she would be such a big deal. It's just what I gathered from her. Oh, hang on a minute. She said she was a fan of him after I said it, so I'm confused. She's mad. I don't know, girl. Pretty. I love the purple. Is that your favorite color? I like dark colors, so like because the purple I like is not a lilac-y purple, it's a dark purple. I like that. So it's like I like blacks, but I like black and pink together as well. That's one of my favorite colors, is black and pink together. But I'm not very girly, am I? Like PJ, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm like maybe you can reach out, but like I don't think it's like you've done anything on purpose at all. And like you come in every so often and JJ does the same, so I don't think anything bad. I don't think anything's bad. Yeah, she's fam is coming this weekend, so she's having fam time. So yeah. No, she's not like that at all. Yeah. And she also knows that we don't do drama in the chat. So if she's got an opinion on something, she also won't do it in the chat because, do you know what I mean? But the girls ain't causing any problems either. And they wouldn't because they know as well. I don't want drama in the chat. We're just chilling. Purples are PJ's jam. These, I've been wanting these, right? I'm not even kidding. They were in my like, not wish list, but like basket, if that makes sense, like for ages and ages because I wanted them. And then my husband surprised me with them. Joe, she thinks I did this buy subs tube thing to become famous because I said it sarcastically. You were a fucking dumbass buying them. I'm not sure about anything else, but you admit that you were a dumbass buying them. Sorry, some PJ, but it's true. You were dumb. No, I don't think that. I think you were just being stupid. Although I do admit, and I did say this the other day, I don't know whether you watched my video, I get it. And that's probably why I didn't have like any opinion on it. I did say you were dumb and you should know better, but I get it. Like you've sort of been stuck on that sort of area for so long that it can make you feel shitty. Do you know what I mean? But again, I don't think that you should be hung, drawn, and quartered for 100 subs. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Like, if you were doing it all the time, then I'd probably have a different of opinion on it. But like, I just think you got frustrated. You wanted to get over that 1,000 to prove a point to yourself. I don't think it was even to prove to anybody else. I think it was to prove to yourself that you could. And I get it. I get it. It can be super frustrating. It can be super, super frustrated. And I literally did, like, I did say it. Like, it can be like really, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, disheartening. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like disheartening. Joe, I was at 800, 900 for a year now, and I felt like I got so frustrated. Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I said the other day on my stream a couple of days ago. But like, PJ, you know, we don't always see eye to eye, you know that. But I honestly don't think you deserve to be hung, drawn, and quartered for something so silly. Should you have done it? No, you're a dumbass. You know you're a dumbass. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think it deserves to be like, you deserves to be. Do you know what I mean? You are dumb for doing it, though. I adore your face. I got out of the chat, so I don't disrespect Joe. But after she said she don't do drama, she wants to discuss the drama. No, we're trying not to try. I am happy. Oh, I lost that one. Ocean Lady said, I'm so happy. Oh my God, thank God it's dropped a little bit in the state where it's rain all the time. Oh God, yeah. We said we didn't, who said they didn't do drama? I've been in the drama this entire time. I think she was talking about me, PJ. I don't do the drama. I don't think she was talking about you, love. She was on about me. She was saying that I say that I don't do the drama, which I do try and stay out of. We all know that. Didn't become my opinion. My opinion is the entire video, and I was so fair. Stop it. Joe doesn't want drama. PJ outed herself. It's not like she was accused of it and decided to admit that she gave herself that info willingly. I still don't get that, PJ. I'm not gonna lie. I still don't get it. You all right, boy? You all right? I made a video, in my opinion, there. Okay, I'll go and watch her. I'll go and watch it, T. Then maybe I'll understand more about what's going on with all of everybody. Sorry, guys, I'm out of the loop. Like, I really am out of the loop. All right, Joe. I still don't understand. I still don't get it. I'm like, why on earth would she admit that? And I probably shouldn't laugh, but you are literally. I stream all the time. Come through. Bye, Joe. Bye, babe. I'll watch that. Send me the link to that video that you did on PJ so I can understand where, and then let me know what you think of that backward Barbie girl, because I'm dying to hear your opinions on it. And then maybe I'll understand what's going on between you guys. And guys, my opinion is my opinion. T's opinion is T's opinion, you know? Like, for me, I think maybe because I've known PJ a long time, so I know that we're friends or being besties or anything like that. But I think I understand her probably better than somebody who doesn't know her. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone's right or wrong in the situation. Like I said, opinions are opinions. But I think because I know, or I don't, that's wrong for me to say. I don't know PJ's thoughts, but I think I've got quite a grasp on how she would think. And that's probably why I'm more like, you know, it's pure. She probably feels super freaking disheartened. Like, you know what I mean? She probably feels like, well, why is everybody around me growing and I'm not? You know what I mean? Is what's wrong with me kind of thing. And it can be depressing. Like, I'm sure it can be depressing. I just wish I was in the loop with all of why she was all fighting. I was frustrated and just talking like I would with a friend when I was on panel with Little Red. It's dumb. Yeah, well, and sadly it's done now, you know? It's done now, and you just got to move forward with it. You have known me, Joe, and you know I wouldn't do this as an act to become famous. But this is, and I think other people may not realize that, PJ, do you know what I mean? I know you, I feel I know you well enough to know that that came from a place of you feeling disheartened, frustration. Do you know what I mean? And I get it. And that's why I didn't go with the crowd and everyone that was saying, oh, she did it for this, she did it for this, she did it for the other. I called you a dumbass, but I called you that to your face. Like, it was a dumbass move. You call yourself a dumbass because it was a dumbass move. But I don't feel you need, and you would, I've said this before as well, like, yeah, you got a mouth on you, and sometimes you say things, but I also don't believe that you do things purposely to hurt someone's feelings. I don't. And I think I can say that. I think I've known you long enough to say that I feel, and that's how I feel, that's my opinion. I don't feel you do things purposefully to hurt people's feelings. You do things on the spur of the moment, and you say things that comes at your gob, and then I'm like, oh, PJ, why did you say that? That's going to come back and bite you in the butt. If you wanted to be famous over buying subs, wouldn't you be more than 100? The fact it didn't, yeah, that's what happened. I was seeing everyone around me getting to 1K, and I just can't do it. I get it. I do. I get it. And I get the frustration. I really do. And Ria says, PJ, you owned it. I don't think it's a stunt to get famous. You did a mistake. You owned it. Exactly. But I think what you got to remember is some people don't know PJ like others do, you know? So they know a very little about her and what she stands for and what she's about. And you've got to let people make their minds up, and you've got to allow others to have those opinions and just be like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? People don't know you like I know you. Like, I've known you the whole time on YouTube. You know, you were one of my mods from, you know, you were one of my mods. You've been around the community a long time. And I'm betting you were sat there, and I guess you were very upset as well, you know, that you wasn't getting stroked that over 1,000, so you were getting frustrated. Peach has a huge heart and is honest. I love that about her. Hi, I can't say your name. Berit? Can you pronounce your name for me? Sorry, I'm really shit with names. I call you B. I just don't think you need to be hugged or quartered for it. I'm sorry, I don't. And that's just my opinion. But I think because people don't know you for you, I think they're seeing a bit of another side. Do you know what I mean? They're just seeing what they want to see, and maybe hearing what other people are saying about you. I don't know. I don't know the story between what's going on with T and all of that. I don't. I've been off for a few days because my voice is still shot. But I'm sure you'll all figure it out. Thing is that, and like the fame thing, I just think is really, yeah, that's, you know, I forgot I have a wrench, Joe. Feel free to tell me where I was ever unfair. I also linked to creators who assisted in my video, not just BX. Okay, thank you. I will watch after this, I promise, T. I'll definitely watch after this, I promise. And then maybe I'll understand what's going on between yous. lot. Joey had back and forth with being good and bad terms, and so it's not like you're saying that because you've always been a fan of mine, but you know me exactly. And I do, you know what I mean? I do, I get it, and I understand, and I think I would feel the same. I'm not gonna lie, I felt the same after the whole LB thing, and I went from like, I think it was like 1,500 down to like 1,300 maybe, or like something like that, and I felt so disheartened. And it wasn't even that it was that big a deal, like, but I just felt really disheartened about it, and I I wanted to do something. I'm glad I never, because I would have got caught. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it. I did think about it. It has continued. Watch my last video, Real Stream Girl. These two are petty AF. Okay, I promise I will definitely watch them. I promise. Maybe I'll understand more then. I'm really sorry that I don't get the infight between you guys. I'm really sorry. But I will definitely watch it. And they are welcome anytime. Talk all the shit to me. No, we're not going to talk shit. Please don't talk shit. Please. My tiny brain don't deal. Just ignore each other whilst in here. I just think because because you don't know PG like I know her, so I think you're seeing it as a black and white thing, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's where you're seeing it as more of a black and white thing. I think because I know PG for 2 years now, I know a little bit more of how she thinks. I'm not saying like, we're best friends and all of that. We've gone back and forth a few times, me and PG ourselves. So I know that she can be as bitchy as me sometimes, and I get that. But I don't think she does things purposely, intentionally to hurt people. She just opens her mouth sometimes. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll try and catch up. I will try and catch up and see. I will watch the videos and see, and then maybe I'll see. But we can figure it out, and hopefully like everyone can just get along. And because PJ really honestly genuinely, PJ's come at me a couple of times. Like, she'll tell you, she's come at me a couple of times. I've gone back and forth at PJ. Like, honestly, this isn't about the buying subs. It's this story about her talking ish with J Dog and Fat Albert. My stream will be happening Sunday PM. Okay, babe. I'll try and catch up because I have no idea what everyone's all talking about. So it's super hard for me to. I think PJ's one of those ones. You either love her or you hate her. She's Marmite. That's what I'm gonna call PJ from now on. Marmite. She is one of those. Like, I don't hate PJ. Like, I don't. I honestly don't think she does things on purpose. I don't think that she purposely says things. She feels, if she feels she's right on something with PJ, she will get her ass in her hand and there'll be no change in her mind because she feels that she's right, and she feels that she's what's the word, like, warranted, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Validated to say something. She doesn't purposely do the she don't purposely go wake up in the morning and go, do you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna really go and fuck with Joe. I'm gonna go and do a stream and spew shit about Joe just to piss her off and just to hurt her feelings, and I hope she cries. Like, I don't think she's like that. I honestly don't. And that's just because I've known her for a long time. She does. Do I need a new nickname? In the UK, Marmite, on the advert, you know, Marmite, the spread, it's on the advert, it says you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. And that's what I meant by it. People either absolutely love you or they absolutely detest you. Wow, Joe's reading my cards and he's right on, and you're right on point, Joe. PJ, I was about to ask, what's Marmite? It's like a spread that goes on toast. Vegemite is how it's called in America, is it? Okay, it's Vegemite in America. Australia is Vegemite. I just think because people don't know the real PJ. They see this person on the screen and they go by maybe one or two streams and that's it. They don't actually look into what PJ is about. PJ, a weird thing that you put on bread, a yeast thing. Yeah, it's disgusting. I hate it. I hate Marmite. I don't hate you though, PJ. I just hate the Marmite. But on the advert here, it says you either love it or you hate it. So I can't tend to use, people in the UK tend to use, if you're quite polarizing person like you are, they tend to say Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. It's not, I'm not being bitchy, honestly, I swear. I'm dying laughing. I don't know what it's called in America. You're bound to have it in America. I know it's Vegemite in Australia, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's just gross. I hate it. But I like Marmite chips, as you would call them, crisps, we call them. I love Marmite crisps. They're yummy. But I just don't like it on like toast or bread. Blech. JJPD, not so secret diaries. Hi. Jojo always say the best things. Normally the dumbest things is my best things. Yeast, yuck. It is, PJ, is nasty, I'm telling you. It's like, ugh. But it's like one of those love or hate things. I love Marmite on toast. It is. There's no in between. There's no in between with Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. It literally is. Nikki Oshia, maybe, I think that's how you say it. I love Marmite on toast. So she loves it. I hate it. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like when I get off here. It's funny. Lots of people here like Marmite on toast. My sisters, all three of my sisters love Marmite. I'm the only one that don't. But the smell of it is just like, oh, nope. So I'm gonna call PJ Marmite. I just think if people got to know, that's the thing, like, you know, people just need to get to know people. That's the problem. And we don't always give people the chance to get to know people. I love a Marmite sandwich and on toast yum. My husband's the same, Nikki. He likes Marmite. I hate it. It's Aki V. Aki V. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to slurp on my drink again. My throat is getting dry. Sorry. I hope I'm not slurping loud, but I might be. I'm drinking through a straw and ice drink, so I could be slurping loud. I hope I'm not, but I know that people get agitated when Katie does this. So I'm sure they'll get even more annoyed if I do it. Yeah. I can feel my throat getting all like, ugh, PJ, my yeast Marmite bride. Not so secret diaries. Hey, hey. Yeah. I just think another thing as well is what we all got to realize is behind this little circle you see of me on there. And okay, PJ normally goes on camera, but behind that little circle, there's a person that could be struggling. There's a person that could be, feeling a certain way about something because it triggers something from them. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people just don't take that into account. And I know I'm guilty of that or have been guilty of that. With Katie, I didn't see her as a person. I saw her as like a cartoon character as such. And I know that sounds bad, so like bear with me. But I saw her as this like, this idiot that just spews shit that I just want to attack. And it's not until you get a little bit of that attack back that you think, oh my God, like I wonder, and I still do that now. I still sit here and wonder how, yes, JJ. I wonder how like Katie Joy gets up every day and does her work every day. Because if I had the shit that she has every day, I'm not sure I could. And I know that I struggle with my mental health. I know I'm very open about my mental health. But it's just, I'm not sure how she done it because I couldn't. If I had that much shit day in, day out, day in, day out, I really honestly think that I would struggle mentally with that. And hi that's going to be a tongue tied. Hi Cindy. Yeah, but Vegemite is nicer. I beg to differ, Nikki. I beg to differ. Welcome, Cindy. I beg to differ on that one. I bloody hate Marmite, but I do like Marmite crisps. I'm not gonna lie, I do like a good pack of Marmite crisps. I don't know why. I just probably traumatized from my childhood with my like older sisters because I'm the youngest of the girls. Probably my older sisters forcing me to eat it because they wouldn't make me anything else. And my sisters are like way older than me. Yeah, I don't know how KJ handles it. I don't, Nikki, honestly. And I've only had like a tiny bit in comparison. It didn't feel like a tiny bit at the time and still don't. It still don't feel like a tiny bit. It still feels like a lot of hate. But oh, excuse me, that's really rude. But um in comparison to what she has on a daily basis, and don't get me wrong, some things that she gets, she brings upon herself. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not. But I still don't know how she gets up to work every day and does things day in, day out, day in, day out. Do you know what I mean? I saw a trailer of Breadcrumbs and followed you here. And Bonville made it into a hot drink. Oh, Nikki, yes, girl. Mm-mm.
Do you like Bovril?
Yeah, I do. I love a good Bovril drink. My mum used to make me that when I was little. Nikki, are you UK? I'm guessing that you're UK because you're saying things like, I love a good Bovril drink. I used to be a thing back in the day. How she's able to hold her temper and function. I was able to hold my temper. It was the function that I had the issue with because I would just want to cry all the time. Like I would literally just be
I'd be so mentally drained by it. And I only had it for what, like 6 months or 4 or 5 months, maybe, I don't know. But she's had it for like over 2 years. Yeah, I'm in London. Okay. It makes more sense now. I was like, that's why I was like, wait, are you UK? Yeah, I don't know how she holds a temper. And like I said, like some things, I'm not saying she deserves, because I don't think she deserves the hate, but I understand she does bring some things on herself. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, Katie, shut up. Just keep your mouth trap shut, you know? But on other things, like when people keep reiterating stuff she's done 2 years ago and stuff, I'm like, come on, surely. When are we going to be over this? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to criticize her for something now, because it's just too much. It's just too much. I couldn't deal with what she deals with, plus having a child with medical needs. I couldn't. Yeah, over 2 years is a long time, and it's constant. It really is, Nikki. It's constant, and it comes from all areas as well. It's not just from, like, quote unquote, the anti KJ community. It's not, like, it's from every different angle. KJ is her own worst enemy, like me. This is exactly what I just said. She brings a lot. Sometimes I think, look at her, and I'm like, "Ugh, keep your bloody trap shut, woman." KJ, keep your trap shut. PJ, keep your trap shut. Interesting. I know. Exactly that.
Learn the sound.
Yeah. Read the room, people. I'm joking. I'm joking. But people will always, they do it with me still now. Like, they'll still bring up stuff that I did a year ago, a year and a half ago, 8 months ago, and whatever. Things follow you around on YouTube, and some people are um just not gonna let it go, and not gonna allow you to let it go. And I think that's the problem with people like me and PJ, is those things that we have done, people will always go back to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the new martyr. Oh God, what have you done? Yeah, it's just hate now, to be honest. I don't, and I never have watched her, but it doesn't help her change. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But the thing is, like, all these hate channels gotta move at some point. You can't carry on constantly, like, having a hate channel. And, like, I could go back to that now, be a hate channel, have loads of people coming in here and all of that. But my mental state is way more important to me than money, than those, extra couple of quid in my AdSense. No, I'd rather be quite neutral. I'm not really, like, I try and understand all sides. I'll have an opinion sometimes, and 1 minute I'm like, I think what one is saying is right, and then I think the other one is wrong. Then I'll change and be like, okay, she shouldn't have done that, and she shouldn't have said that. Do you know what I mean? I'll try and be really, I always try and be. But the problem is, and I will say this, like, I wrote on Charlotte's video the other day, and there was nothing bad in there at all. Like, I literally said, like, this isn't a dig at you, Sha, at all. And one of her followers come and was literally like, whose side are you on? Who you've come for? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, do I have to play sides now? I'm a 43-year-old woman. Do I have to take sides? Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. The Jays are coming out to play. I'm at work, parked, back for a minute. I know. not an airport, need to announce arrival and departures. You always need to announce your arrival and departures. No one needs to take sides. JJ, I was so mad. I'm not even kidding you. I was so fucking mad. I put it on my community tab. I was fucking furious. I was so mad. But was it a real follower of Charlotte? Because that has been the problem. Okay, I'm going to take that one, actually. I'm going to take that back. Okay, no, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. No, you're right. Okay, I'm going to take that. You're definitely. Nikki, you're right. I shouldn't have said that because I don't know. I don't know. It was somebody in a chat. It was in a comment section. I shouldn't have said that it was a follower because we obviously don't know. I was assuming. My apologies. No, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't have assumed, but I was mad. I'm not going to dispute it. I was pretty hated. Just because I'm like, Jesus Christ, like nobody needs to pick sides. Like this is just ridiculous. And this is half the problem, like of why everyone's like losing their shit and having a go at us creators because of not you guys as in the normal subs, but the subs that are going around causing problems. So Nikki, you were right. And I apologize. You were definitely, you're right. I shouldn't have assumed that they were an actual follower. And I'm sorry. That is true. Soccer accounts have been out in full force. Yeah, I can imagine. But what constitutes a follower? For me, if it was somebody who was followed Charlotte and in the chat constantly, that would be, for my part, I would say that was a quote unquote Charlotte's army thing, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Nikki says, no, it's natural to assume, but there's been a few trolls doing that in the comments section. Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're definitely right. And I should not assume that it was sort of coming from Charlotte's main crowd as such. Do you know what I mean? So, you're right. I shouldn't. As long as people are respectful, they should be able to voice their opinions and criticize. Criticism is okay. Honest to God, JJ, I was really nice and I was just like, you know, this, that, and the other. And I was just like, I was really nice. And I think I reiterated like 3 times, this isn't a dig at Charlotte at all. This is a dig at, you know, some other people within the chat kind of thing, you know. Hey, Sunshinery. I'll be listening more than chatting. Just wanted to say hi, though. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. The voice of reason. I think that's what I called her. Yeah, the mean crowd in Charlotte have all left now. Thank God. Jeez. Amen to that. Yeah, I subscribed to Sunshinery the other day. I'm glad that they've gone because some of the things in chat, and I think Charlotte feels like she can't say anything, so she'll just like nervously giggle or something. And I think people take that as what's the word, like, I don't want to say co-signing because I freaking hate it when people say that to me. But I can't think of another word, like, because she'll read it and she'll like do a nervous giggle or something. They take that as her agreement with her, which is not. Do you know what I'm saying? Sunshine Me is lovely. Yeah, I called her the voice of reason. Literally the other day. One of her videos, I was like, my God, the voice of reason. No, she was. It was literally like what she was saying was like right to the point on both sides.
Mhm.
And I liked what she was saying. She was trying to be quite neutral, even though she was on one side. And I knew that she was on one side. She was still trying to be like, if you're going to show things, show everything.
Mhm.
Let's put everything out on the table. And do you know what I mean? That's where that's why I was like, that means so much to me. I'm a sub to you too. Oh, thank you, girl. Shara is damned if she do, damned if she doesn't. People will just like the reason to be angry and hateful. Yeah. I think, and I'm gonna stick with my thing. I think there's a lot of the people in her chat, and I don't mean like you guys. I don't mean like that. I just mean like there's some people that I've seen in her chat. Even the other day, I went in. I didn't talk. It was live, and I very rarely talk just because I don't like the people in the chat. If I'm honest with you. And I went in and I was listening and I was watching the chat, and some of the people in the chat were being so nasty to Katie, and I'm like, please stop this, Sharon. I was just thinking to myself, like, stop it. You know how this feels now, like, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't, and I think she feels like she can't. I think she feels like if she says, can we just not do that, she's gonna get shit. And that's just my opinion. I don't know if that's how she's feeling. I don't talk to her, so I don't know, but that's the impression that I got. I think she's scared to be like, guys, can we stop going low, or can we stop like mentioning this, or can we stop mentioning her kid, or do you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And I think she felt away, and I literally was speaking to somebody about it and I said exactly the same thing then. I feel like she doesn't know to say like, shut the fuck up, like, don't say that. Do I have to say this again? It's been a hard one, but you have created a mean free zone. Thank you. Oh, thanks, babe. I'm trying really hard with shut the door. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to be 2 seconds. Sorry, there was somebody at my door. I don't know who it is. Who is it?
Huh?
Oh, all right, my boy. Love you. Be good.
You're staying out of that cage.
It is a cage, you little shit. It is a cage, you little shit. It is. See you later, boy. Love you. Love you. Sorry. He said I was at a cage. I said, it is a cage, you little shit. Sorry about that, guys. My door went. I apologize. Okay, I'm catching up now. Sorry. I agree, Patty. Joe has. Patty, Joe has, and that's what I enjoy it in here. Want mine to be. Yeah, it's took a long time, Sunshine Ray. I'm not kidding. And the thing is, I don't mind talking about drama. I don't, as long as we can all do it nicely in the chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want, like, if somebody starts being nasty to another person, like, let's just not do that. But we can all have difference of opinions. That's perfectly okay as well. Charlotte has always said, please don't talk about the child, but Charlotte has announced that she is moving away from the KJ stuff. Oh, really? Wow. I hope that doesn't have too much of an impact on her channel. I really hope. So nobody can bash anyone in here. No, we try really hard to. I will try, if somebody does, I will literally time them out, or just say, like, seriously, can we not do that? I really don't want, you can discuss things and say like, this is really bothering me, but I don't want what the things I don't want is somebody sort of coming in and saying like, like somebody coming in and saying to Patty, for example, like, oh, shut up, Patty, you fucking bitch. That would piss me off. Do you know what I mean? You can have an opinion and we can have difference of opinions and we can discuss it. That's absolutely fine. As long as we do it without name calling and being nasty. That's all I ask for. I turned my wrench in. I don't want people to continue to associate what I say with Charlotte. I'm my own person. Yeah, I get it. I get it because a lot of my mods do get bothered as well, just for being in association with me. So I get it. I do. Mine's the other way around, obviously, but I understand. That I've heard a bit of trouble. Trust her, Amy Lou. Oh, shut up, Patty, you effing B. Loves you. That's it. She's gone. Block Amy Lou. This is such a cow. Only she could come in and do that. Difference of opinion is what makes us all unique and amazing. I like hear of other people's opinions and it can open your eyes to other sides. Yeah, absolutely. It's just I don't want just like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people being name called and stuff like that. You can difference of opinion, and if you can't come to a resolution, then just like block each other, so you can all still chat and just don't have to deal with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never been here before. Yeah, you might get some crap for being here now. Yeah, the association. Even when you were bashing Katie, I'd come and defend her. Nobody picked on me here. No, I don't do that crap. No.
We try very hard not.
Yeah. We have had it, obviously, and I'll try really hard to be respectful and be like, can we not please not do that? You know, we don't want to be mean to anybody. And do you know what I mean? Apart from when Amy losing you, because then it's all her fault. By the way, she was just joking with that one. She was just being a moo. Essentially, I lied. Be as mean as Amy as all you want. Yeah. Well, somebody came in the other day and was talking about something, and then she's like, was just sat, like she didn't speak. And I was like, you can talk in here. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't feel like you can't talk because you differ to my opinion. Like, come in, talk about it. We'll discuss it. Maybe we'll be able to come to a, okay, we will indeed agree to disagree kind of thing. Okay, so no, I'm not the name caller. I just tend to say what I mean, but usually I say it hi in a chat. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want. There's just no need to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to try and keep it really cool and chilled, and like we can discuss things by all means. It's not. Yeah, I sub. Thanks, babe. What's great about Joe's channel is that if you don't agree with someone else, no one ever goes after you about negatively meaning. Is always respectful and healthy discussion. 100%. Yeah. And we try really hard to do that, and we've tried, and this is why I don't get hundreds in my chats or loads in my chat, because people want to be mean, and I don't want the meanness. I blocked all the ones I don't want to see. I don't blame you, Cindy. I don't. I do the same. I try and talk to people. If I can't get through to them and they're still gonna be mean, I just block them. I've unblocked everybody recently just to try and give everybody that chance again. Actually, that's a lie, not everybody, but a good like 99% of people. But we'll have to see now, If everyone has the same opinion, the world would be a very boring place. Amen. Amen. We just try to have fun in chat. I'm actually supposed to be cleaning. Yeah. Oh, Carl was supposed to be working this morning, but I wanted to go to this cheap shop. I love this cheap shop. It's not really a cheap shop. I suppose it is a semi-cheap shop, I suppose.
I would say
Factory shop, yeah, like a warehouse. And it's just, I love it. They do blankets and like household stuff and
all the stuff that you need, but
yeah, all the stuff that you really don't need but you want to buy. So I wanted to go there, so he took me there instead. Emily, you're entitled to Joe break. Yeah, for sure. Of course. I block loads too. Sometimes, girls, it's not, you can't, I always say you can't educate pork, and some people just want to fight. They just want to fight, and they want to fight and fight and fight and fight. And it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter if you said the sky is really beautifully blue today. They would make some kind of obnoxious, pedantic argument with being, well, technically it's blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? They just want to fight. And I'm not into that. I just don't want to. Pretty soon we'll be talking about food. You're right. We do end up talking about food a lot in here. We really do. I'm a foodie. Listen, okay? You don't get this fat from just sitting around, okay? I need my food. We went to there's a place called Marks and Spencer's here. It's quite an expensive little shop, and they got like a little food court in the back, and it's like super, it's quite expensive for what it is, but I love the Marks and Spencer's food court. Nikki will understand what I'm saying. When we were at the cheap shop today, I went to Whole Bargains, Nikki, so you'll know what I'm talking about. And then I was like, ooh, Marks and Spencer's, I need a sandwich and a salad bowl. So I went into Marks and Spencer's and got a sandwich and a salad bowl. I've blocked people because they make me angry, and then I've lost my temper and made myself look bad. Oh, I've been there. I've been there, Nikki. I've been there. Luckily I know myself now. If I feel myself getting worked up, I just don't bother. I'm my own boss. I just caught in the chat, but I have a BA bust my butt to get it done. I'm hungry, but I'm going grocery shopping in a few. I've been grocery shopping the other day. I spent too much money. Yeah, Max food is good though. Oh, Nikki, ain't it? I had a sarnie and a salad bowl, and I got some turkey slices as well. Oh, it was good. It's so worth it though. That extra like couple of quid is so worth it. It was so yum. And Patty said, Joe, lose her temper? Never. And this is why I block people, because I'm an absolute twat waffle, and I'll be nasty. And I know that I'm nasty. Oh Lord, you better eat something or you'll buy way more than you need. That's what they say, don't they? They say that. Don't go food shopping. Don't go to the store, like the shop, and go grocery shopping when you're hungry, because you end up buying a load of crap you don't need. I love their desserts. Yeah, me too. I love the food court in general, to be fair. Anything in Marx's, I love. But they had a nice pair of trackies in there today that I looked at. And they were only like 15 quid for these like thinner pair of trackies. And I was like, I might get a pair of them. Because we know in Marx's you can like wash them and dry them and they're perfectly good, like, Pardon? Yes, please. Thank you. It's all good. You're your own boss, Amy. Hi, Trixie. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I end up buying too much if I'm hungry. Same. They say don't do it. They say don't go shopping when you're hungry, because you will literally like spend a fortune. I've been tempted to fire me a time or two. I'm going to eat some fruit. I hope that helps. Ooh, I got grapes. Yeah, Mark's clothes are good quality. But 15 quid, that's really cheap, isn't it, for a pair of trackies? They're just like a grey pair of trackies sort of in at the bottom. And I was like, my God, that's really good, 15 quid for a pair of trackies. Like my other trackies cost me like 28 quid. And they're only like cheapy ones. They're not named or anything. Because I went into Sports Direct because I was looking for a pair of like, I don't know how old you are, Nikki, but I don't know if you remember like back in the day, they doing the old Reeboks again, like they did back in the day when I was a kid. And I was dying for a pair, but the problem with Reeboks, they're not very wide. They're very thin. Joe, seriously, you've improved that too. You used to shut down when you got upset. Now you can state your opinion without going low. Yeah, that, for sure. Yeah, I definitely can. But that comes with practice as well. Do you know what I mean? That comes with learning. And I'm Welsh, like, the Welsh are known for their bad attitudes and fighting. Like, you know, we don't talk about it, we fight it out. That's what the Welsh are known for. Oh, so you're about my age. So do you remember those old Reeboks that they used to have like back in the day? They've brought them back and I'm dying. But they're thin, they're really thin, and I got quite wide feet. I even went up to a 7 and they still felt like they were too tight. But I don't know whether they would stretch out a little bit or not. So I was like, I don't know whether to get them or not. Thank you, Ria. You guys are being so cute to me. All I can keep doing, ladies, is trying to do better, you know? I've been down the avenue of being an absolute see you next Tuesday and like just hating the world, and you can't carry on being that way forever, you know? You have to grow up at some point. But I do blame being Welsh as well, because we are known for just being complete arses. Yeah, I think my feet have got wider as I've got older. Yeah, because I had Reeboks when I was like teens and stuff, and they were always perfect fits. But they must be, I don't know, they're getting wider, and they must be. All that matters, Joe, is rise above and make them irrelevant. Amen. I agree, Aim. Sorry, I need to slurp again. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to fight with anybody anymore. You know, it takes too much of a toll on me. And I know I'm struggling a lot at the moment with my mental health. And why would I want to bring myself stress when I know my mental health still isn't on right at the moment, and still isn't on par. Thank you, baby. My ass got wider as I got older. Girl, mine too, Jean. Girl, let me tell you. Gravity only goes one way when you get older. I like it. My name, it was Gollum saying Trixie Hobbit. Ah, okay, that makes sense, because I was wondering where it came from. My precious. Do you know what? You're going to hate me, Trixie, by the way. I've never watched or read a book of Harry Potter. Just saying.
I think I thought you'd watch bits of it.
Well, I fell asleep. So
No, I know,
it's technically not watching it.
I know.
I fell asleep to it. Same. We're going to be heifers. I'm okay with being that. You get to a certain age and you just feel like it's okay. You're just like, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. See, I told you. She's like, what? I told you. I've never watched. He tried to force me, but I fell asleep. So that's technically not watching it. And I've never read the books. I normally read like true crime books. That's my thing. So yeah, there's a bit of like useless crap information. The sad thing is that irrelevant people don't know they're irrelevant unless you tell them. That defeats the purpose. That's true. Me either. I don't like the Harry Potter series. Have you not watched it either, Aim? I've not watched it. I've just not watched it. It's not something that interests me. Like Carl loves stuff like that. He has. He's watched them all, but I've not.
I like it.
Yeah, he likes that kind of thing. But I like true crime stuff, and I got a book. I don't know where I put it, otherwise I'd show you what it is. But it's this woman was like she'd been to prison and stuff like that. She was quite high up in this bank robbery like syndicate with her husband and stuff like that. It's fascinating, like absolutely fascinating. Trixie Joe is blonde. She'll confuse in Harry Potter with the Hobbit. Ah, yeah, okay, then I've never watched any of those either.
No, it was Harry Potter I made you to watch.
Yeah.
But The Hobbit is where.
Oh, is it? Okay, then. Yeah, I've never watched that either.
You've seen clips.
I'd seen clips of things when we were looking,
And
but that
I
was more of
watched
the no, it was the where it was filmed in Australia. We were looking at the sea and New Zealand. Remember, we were looking at this. There was a documentary of the sea where it was filmed.
Mhm.
I watched that because it was cute. Yeah, I've never watched that either. I like true crime too, but fantasy gets me every time. None of them. I like stuff like that, but I just get bored. I thought I was the only one on the planet that doesn't care about Harry Potter. So many people love it. I know, JJ, I hate it. You have to learn how to speak, Joe. I know. It's never going to happen. I think at this point, Patty, I think it's safe to say that you can't, you ever heard the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, okay? I'm the old dog and you can't teach me new tricks. And I'm a dyslexic dog at that. Have you seen the new American Horror series? They're good. No. What are they? Are they on? What are they on? What
They've got.
have they got them on Prime? Oh, we got
Some of
Prime.
them are, yeah.
Oh, I'll have a look. Tell girl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't really care for I don't really care for them films, books. I just if I read a book, I want it to be like super interesting, like crime and like I don't know. I also read one when we was in Nigeria. I found it up in the library in the house, and I went to the library in the house, and I found a book there, and it was from a psychologist's view of a murder that happened in South Africa. That was super interesting because it was from his point of view and how he helped with the capture and how he went about it, and it was. Oh my goodness, it was fascinating. It was really fascinating. I've rewatched Supernatural, TVD, AHS, the originals, True Blood, heck, everything vampire and supernatural related. Yeah, I quite like the supernatural stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I watch them on Hulu. Carl just said they might be on Prime, and we got the Prime. I don't mind some supernatural stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But if it was a choice, like the last couple of days, I as you know, I haven't been feeling great for a couple of days, but I just been chilling, watching loads of crime stuff. I've been watching a girl called Kendall Ray on YouTube. She's got like 2.8 million or something. But how she words things and how she tells the story is really, really good. I don't know, it's just really, really good. Yeah, I like thrillers. I like historical thrillers. Sometimes like a bit of paranormal thrown in. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Nikki, that is. But I still like get fascinated. Like the ones that sort of get me is like the Fred and Rose or the Shannon Matthews story. Like, because I still don't understand how Karen Matthews can even like think that was a good idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, just think that story's like that. Hang on, Kendall Ray is great. Isn't she great? The way she tells it, JJ. Like she just, I don't know, just the way she betrays herself and comes across. I thought she was. I only literally saw her maybe about a week ago. Was it?
Yeah, probably that.
Maybe a week, 2 weeks max, and fascinated. Absolutely, I'm literally like binging on her. But it's nice when you're not feeling great and you're like cushed up in bed. You can like sit and binge watch, and because I can do it on my TV. Yeah, I like those crimes too. I've done the Karen Matthews video on my channel, Nikki. I don't think I did it justice though. Like I feel like I don't do the crime justice as how I feel about it. Do you know what I mean? I like Bailey Saran. I have to have a look. I have to go take care, everyone. Oh yeah, it's coming up to like 9:45 your time. Bye, Ria. Love you. I'm going to be getting off soon in a minute as well because it's coming up to 9 our time. So I know it's coming up to 10 your time. The movies are always good. When I was younger, I used to be able to watch movie after movie after movie. But now I struggle to stay awake. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to pull that up just so I can screenshot it. Yeah, both Nikki and JJ just said a name, so I'm going to screenshot it. Okay, I just screenshotted my own chat. I just screenshotted my own chat. Yeah, no, because I'll never remember that name. You know what I'm like. I will never remember that name, so I need to screenshot it. Yeah, that I do like. I'm literally catching up on this Kendall Ray, and I really like it. And I like she does a lot of charity work as well. She does a lot for that Thorn. The Fawn. No, the rose is her emblem. Her channel emblem. No, the thorn is the Demi Moore and Action Cook. I can't say. I don't think it is for the charity or something. It's okay, Joe. I end up on tons of screenshots for no reason. I know, right? Hey, selfie queen, how are you, beaut? Yeah, the rose is that Kendall Ray's like emblem thingy, like, you know. Yeah, trademark. Like mine is the Hey Girl Hey from way back, which I've just gone back to. I don't know why I've gone back. I just gone back to the sipping tea rather than. Well, because it was my channel name and I loved that channel name, and I stopped it because of what it represented. It was represented me being an absolute bitch, but I can still have the name without being a bitch. Ashton Kutcher. Yeah. Thank you, Patty. Hi, Joe. I am well today. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. I'm good. Thank you, babe. Ashton Kutcher. I always have difficulty saying that name. Yeah, because it's him and Demi Moore's charity, and it's about like sex trafficking and trying to stop it and stuff like that. It's a really good charity. I'm gonna finish cleaning this house. Love you. I hope you'll be back more often. Hopefully my voice will be better. As you can see, I'm getting to drink, so I'm sorry that I'm slurping a lot out of my cup. I apologize. Joe in chat, I have to go grocery shopping. Wish me luck because I'm so hungry. Thank you for the super chat and good luck grocery shopping. We love you. Thank you, Jean, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Good luck at the grocery store. I hate grocery shopping. Although I love it, I hate it at the same time. It's a love-hate thing. Because I love having my stockpiles back up. But I hate the fact that I gotta go and fill like 2 massive bloody trolleys full of stuff. Sorry. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jean, for the super chat. Yes. Grocery shopping sucks. Although my stockpiles are way up and I love my stockpiles. oh yeah, I read about the charity they do good work for under publicized cause. Yes, exactly. And like it's such a big deal. Like you know, that industry is such a huge deal. I watched a little interview of that Ashton, and you know, he said that he saw a video and you could see him filling up and his voice was cracking of an American man, RAPE, a um like a child, a baby, and you could like hear his voice cracking. So it, you know, and it's nice to see other people, especially with big YouTube channels that, you know, have got that ability to reach out to the masses. Like, you know what I mean? To sort of put the word out. And this Kendall Ray does it brilliantly, and she doesn't take any money from it. So if she,
Not those ones.
you know, if she does something like she'll design a t-shirt, for example, and she'll be every single thing of here will go to that charity. I will not get a penny or a dime. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. And I think, okay, granted, she's making a lot of money, so she doesn't need it. But when you make a lot of money, you need a lot of money. I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. No matter how much you make, you live to your means. Do you know what I mean? So if you haven't got much money, you live to your means. And I'm sure, you know, 30K or whatever it was wouldn't go amiss out of her pocket, but it means a lot to her. And I like that about her. I like it a lot. I do. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot. Bye, Amy Lou. Go back to your corner. Right. Right. Well, ladies, I'm gonna get off because it's coming up to 9, and I gotta take my little fuck munch out for his W's. I appreciate everyone coming to join me. Thank you to all the new people coming and having a chat with me. I really appreciate it, and thank you for you know, sticking to the rules of the chat. And we can all have difference of opinions and just be nice about it. I really, really appreciate you all. I really do. And I shall speak to you all soon. Thank you guys. Bye for now. Bye all. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And thank you for the super chat, Jean. I appreciate it. Bye guys.